Emergency exits. Emergency exits are the most important components of an aircraft's safety features, providing passengers and crew with means of egress in the event of an emergency. There are different types of emergency exits on an aircraft, including overwing exits, window exits, and door exits, each serving a specific purpose in ensuring a safe evacuation. Overwing exits. Overwing exits are located on the wings of the aircraft and are designed to provide an alternate means of evacuation in case the main cabin doors are inaccessible. Overwing exits are typically hatches that can be opened by pulling a handle or lever and then pushing the exit outward. Window exits. Window exits are emergency exits located near the windows of the aircraft and are designed to be used in case of an evacuation. Window exits are equipped with emergency slides that deploy when the exit is opened, allowing passengers to slide down to the ground. Door exits. Door exits are the main emergency exits located at the front, middle, and rear of the aircraft. These exits are larger and provide a primary means of evacuation. Door exits are equipped with inflatable slides that deploy automatically when the door is opened in an emergency. They are familiar with the specific procedures for opening and securing these exits in different emergency scenarios, such as land evacuations, water landings, and smoke-filled cabins. Here is a detailed guide on how to open and secure emergency exits in different emergency situations, including land evacuations, water landings, and smoke-filled cabins. Land evacuations. During land evacuations, cabin crew must be prepared to swiftly open and secure emergency exits to facilitate the evacuation process. For door exits, cabin crew should follow the established procedures to unlock and open the doors. In most cases, opening the door will automatically deploy the evacuation slide. Cabin crew should assist passengers in moving towards the exits, ensuring a smooth flow of evacuation. After passengers have evacuated, cabin crew must secure the area around the exits to prevent obstacles or hazards that may impede the evacuation process. Cabin crew should monitor the evacuation process, provide assistance as needed, and communicate with other crew members to ensure all passengers have safely evacuated. Water landings. In the event of a water landing, cabin crew must be prepared to open and secure emergency exits to facilitate a safe evacuation onto the water. Water landings. In the event of a water landing, cabin crew must be prepared to open and secure emergency exits to facilitate a safe evacuation onto the water. Window exits equipped with inflatable slides should be opened by pulling the handle and deploying the slide into the water. Cabin crew should guide passengers in using the slides and exiting the aircraft in an orderly manner. In water landings, cabin crew may need to assist passengers in boarding life rafts deployed from designated exits. Cabin crew must ensure that passengers are wearing life vests and follow proper procedures for water evacuation. Smoke-filled cabins. In the event of a smoke-filled cabin, cabin crew must take additional precautions when opening and securing emergency exits. Cabin crew should communicate with passengers about the presence of smoke and the importance of staying low to the ground during evacuation. When opening door exits in a smoke-filled cabin, cabin crew should assess the conditions outside the aircraft before deploying evacuation slides. Cabin crew should assist passengers in locating the nearest usable exits and guide them in evacuating the aircraft safely. In low visibility conditions, cabin crew may need to use visual cues or emergency lighting to direct passengers towards exits and evacuation routes. Additionally, cabin crew members are trained to guide and assist passengers in locating and utilizing emergency exits during an evacuation, ensuring swift and orderly egress from the need. This training emphasizes the importance of maintaining situational awareness and providing clear, concise instructions to passengers during critical moments. Safety procedures. Cabin crew members undergo comprehensive technical training to familiarize themselves with safety procedures that are essential for handling various emergency situations. Crew members are trained to effectively communicate and coordinate with passengers during emergency situations, ensuring that safety instructions are clearly conveyed and understood. Here is a detailed guide on how cabin crew can communicate and coordinate with passengers during emergencies. Establishing communication. 1. In any emergency, it is crucial for cabin crew to remain calm and composed. Passengers will look to the crew for guidance and reassurance, so maintaining a sense of control is key. 2. When communicating with passengers, use clear and simple language to convey instructions and information effectively. Avoid using technical jargon that may confuse passengers. 3. Cabin crew should project confidence and professionalism when interacting with passengers during emergencies. This helps instill trust and confidence in the crew's ability to manage the situation. 4. Assure passengers that the crew is trained to handle emergencies and that their safety is the top priority. Reassure them that everything possible is being done to address the situation. Coordinating actions. 1. In emergency situations, cabin crew should assign specific roles and responsibilities to ensure tasks are carried out efficiently. 2. Designate individuals to handle different aspects of the emergency response. 3. Cabin crew should coordinate their actions, communicate effectively, and support each other in carrying out tasks. 4. Ensure that passengers are informed of safety procedures and evacuation protocols. 5. Coordinate the orderly movement of passengers to designated assembly points or exits as necessary. 6. Clearly communicate evacuation procedures, brace positions, and any other actions that passengers need to take. Reassuring passengers during emergencies. 1. Address passenger concerns. Be attentive to passengers' concerns and questions. Provide honest and accurate information to alleviate fears and reduce anxiety. 2. Offer reassurance. Reassure passengers that the crew is trained to handle emergencies and that safety measures are in place to protect everyone on board. 3. Stay visible and accessible. Cabin crew should be visible and accessible to passengers throughout the emergency. This presence helps maintain a sense of security and allows passengers to seek assistance if needed. 4. Update passengers regularly. Keep passengers informed of the situation, the actions being taken, and any developments. Regular updates help manage expectations and reduce uncertainty. Additionally, cabin crew members are equipped with the knowledge to manage and mitigate potential risks, such as turbulence, decompression, and emergency landings. Here is a detailed guide on the guidelines for cabin crew to follow in these critical situations. Flight turbulence. When encountering turbulence, cabin crew must prioritize passenger safety by following established procedures. Seatbelt compliance. Ensure that passengers are seated with their seatbelts securely fastened to prevent injuries during turbulence. Service suspension. Suspend all in-flight services, including meal and beverage service, to prevent items from becoming projectiles. Cabin secure checks. Conduct cabin secure checks to ensure that all items are properly stowed and secured. Crew securement. Cabin crew should also secure themselves in their seats and follow safety protocols to minimize the risk of injury. Passenger reassurance. Provide reassurance to passengers by communicating about the turbulence, its normalcy, and the crew's preparedness to handle the situation. Decompression. In the event of decompression, cabin crew must act swiftly and decisively to ensure the safety of passengers. Donning oxygen masks. Cabin crew should don their oxygen masks immediately to maintain their own oxygen levels while assisting passengers. Passenger assistance. Assist passengers in donning their oxygen masks and following safety procedures. Secure loose items. Secure loose items in the cabin to prevent them from becoming hazards during decompression. Communicate with flight deck. Maintain communication with the flight deck to provide updates on the situation and receive instructions. Emergency landings. During emergency landings, cabin crew must be prepared to execute evacuation procedures and ensure passenger safety. Evacuation readiness. Be prepared to initiate an evacuation if necessary, following established procedures for rapid and orderly evacuation. Passenger briefings. Provide clear and concise instructions to passengers on emergency landing procedures, brace positions, and evacuation routes. Assist passengers. Assist passengers with mobility issues or special needs in preparing for the emergency landing and evacuation. Crew coordination. Coordinate with fellow crew members to ensure a synchronized response to the emergency landing situation.